Say, Donnie,
Yeah?
did I hear your Aunt Rapunzel scolding you about something?
Uh-huh. I was out playing in the mud.
Well, why doesn't she watch you instead of standing on her head on the flagpole?
Oh, she was not.
Well, she was doing something.
Well, anyway, I got mud all over my new pants.
That's not so good, even with all the new ways of getting clothes clean nowadays.
Well, I just didn't think about it. I was playing, and it was muddy, and, well, then I was muddy, and...
Say, did I ever tell you about Punky, Possum, and the mud bath?
Never did. Not that one. Tell me about Punky Possum, Uncle Dunkle.
Well, way down south lives Punky Possum. Unlike most possums, Punky's pappy, for instance, who likes to sleep a lot, Punky loves to frolic around the forest and have a high old time for himself. Sometimes he even goes off on an adventure at the nearby farm, which is, well, full of mud puddles. And his idea of fun is, listen.
This little possum like the mud mightily, and you don't know the fun a puddle full of mud'll be. Water's for the ducks, but not for me. This little possum like to be muddy. Play in the mud from morning till night. You should see me, I'm a sight, and so you'll know it's me alright. Scrape the mud away. Woo boy, look at all the little old mud puddles. This is most enjoyable. It's like taking a bath wrong end too. Instead of getting clean, I gets dirty.
Punky's mother was very concerned by her son's love of mud puddles. She kept a tidy house like most mothers, and Punky disrupted everything. She said,
My Punky earned my trust when just a little guy. And when he gets so dirty, there's a reason why. Like all the other boys, mud is what he most enjoys. He's muddy as a big mud pie. I never really worried where my Punky'd play, till he came and covered with that mud one day. In tracking up the floors, he doubled all my chores. Punky shouldn't do me that way. Mammy, hey Mammy, I'm home. Well, if I didn't recognize your voice, I do declare I'd have never known who it was. You get that mud off of you now, you hear? Oh, I haven't got much mud on me. Punky, you're about the muddiest little old possum round here. Everybody's talking about you. Well, you gotta admit, Mammy, I am making a name for myself.
Now, Punky didn't mean to do wrong, but he loved the mud so much and played in it so often that finally even his sleepy old pappy noticed it.
You in trouble, boy. Little Punky and his clothes are caked with mud, but I suppose to him there's more where he got those. But duds aren't buds, the oak tree grows. Little Punky, don't you see, has never paid a laundry fee. He just assumes they clean for free to prove they're downright neighborly. Hey, Punky, you hear me, son? You in big trouble, boy. You come along over here where I'm asleep, where I'm resting.
Howdy, little old pappy. I hear you calling me.
I sure rightly was, 'cause you in trouble, boy. Now you come along home, 'cause we got a little talking to do out back in the woodshed.
Man possum to man possum?
Man possum to boy possum.
Oh, that's what I was afeared of. Oh, well, on the way back to the house, we can carry us in some wood.
So Punky and his pappy went home to the woodshed. And in the olden days, well, woodshed usually meant a spanking. Pappy opened the door, and they went inside.
Well, here we are inside the little old woodshed, little old pappy.
Now don't you go give me any more of that little old pappy stuff, little old Punky.
Well, the reason I called you little old pappy, is 'cause you's kind of little, old pappy.
Desist. I's not the subject of this confrontation. You is.
Let me just get one thing straight. You gonna confront me or spank me?
I's gonna confront you.
Oh, that sure is good news. You just didn't have the heart to spank me, did you?
I got the heart, but, my hand has got small bones. Now you listen at me, Punky. You're in trouble, boy. This mud puddle playing has got to stop.
But I love mud puddles. Can't I just sort of taper off? Just wondered.
I'm gonna be fair with you, Punky. You go on back over by the mud puddles, and if you can find a good enough reason for a possum getting all mudded up like you does, well, I won't say nothing more about it. Oh, and Punky!
Yes, little old pappy?
Yeah, talk with a pig about mud. See what he says.
So Punky went back over to the farm. There were the lovely mud puddles, and right in the middle of the biggest one was a pig.
Well, howdy, Mr. Pig. What are you talking, French?
Of course not. That's just the sound I make when I'm enjoying the mud.
Well, I never make that sound.
Why should you? You're not a pig.
But I like the mud.
Possums don't need mud. Just gets them dirty.
Gets you dirty, too.
But I am a certified pig, and mud is my friend. I got me a couple of good reasons for liking it. Air-conditioned I am not, when the sun is high and hot. So the mud's my favorite spot. Keeps me cool all day. Though I lack insecticide, when the flies torment my hide, mud again is on my side. Keeps the flies away. And those are two good reasons for a pig liking mud. Pigs just don't like to be dirty. Mud is a heap of protection from the hot sun and insects.
Well, I never thought of it that way. Well, so long, Mr. Pig. You taught me a good lesson. It comes down to this. Mud is for pigs, but not for possums.
Well said, well said.
And then Punky went back home. He found his pappy and mammy waiting for him. Dinner was hot on the table. But before he sat down, Punky said,
This little possum gave up mud, it is true. 'Cause now I know the good a puddle full of mud'll do. Mud is for the pigs, but not me too. My mud puddling days are really through. Swing in the trees from morn till night. I'm so clean it's out of sight. I'm glad I finally saw the light. No more mud, no white.